Super Bowl 59 was more than just a game, it was a collision of history, rivalry, and raw emotion. This was a grudge match years in the making, fueled by heartbreak and unfinished business. The Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs were back on the biggest stage, and the stakes had never been higher. This wasn't just about a trophy, it was about pride, redemption, and rewriting the narrative. The Eagles had a score to settle, haunted by memories of a painful loss, while the Chiefs were determined to defend their dynasty and prove their dominance. Across the country, anticipation reached a fever pitch. Sports bars overflowed, living rooms became battlegrounds, and fans everywhere picked sides for this epic showdown. Philadelphia's gritty underdog spirit clashed head-on with Kansas City's relentless winning dynasty, igniting passions in both cities. The hype was real, and the NFL made sure the world felt it. Every commercial, every headline, every highlight. For the Eagles, this was about legacy, a chance to prove their mettle, silence the doubters, and etch their names in history. The stage was set, the lights blazed, and the world was watching as millions tuned in from every corner of the globe. It was pure sports drama, an emotional roller coaster that united families, divided friendships, and brought entire cities to a standstill. The cities, the fans, the players, all were ready for this heavyweight fight, each carrying the hopes and dreams of their communities. The NFL called it unfinished business, and for once the hype was justified. This was more than a game. It was a reckoning. It was a Hollywood script come to life, a clash of titans on the grandest stage, with every moment magnified. The lights were blinding, the tension electric, and every heartbeat echoed with anticipation. This was the Super Bowl that would be remembered for ages, a night when legends were made, and history was written in bold. Let's dive into the teams that made this Super Bowl unforgettable. Two franchises with rich histories and passionate fan bases, each hungry for glory. The energy in the stadium was electric, with fans from both sides filling the air with anticipation and hope. The Philadelphia Eagles were on a mission, led by Jalen Hurts, their heart and soul. Hurts had become the face of resilience, inspiring his teammates with every play. They had a swagger, a belief they were the best, and a roster to prove it. Every player bought into the vision, and their chemistry was undeniable. On the other side, the Kansas City Chiefs were the gold standard, led by Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes had already cemented his legacy as one of the game's greats. Mahomes was a magician, and with Travis Kelce, they were unstoppable. Their connection on the field was almost telepathic, making them a nightmare for any defense. This wasn't just a game, it was a rivalry reborn. The tension between these teams had been building, and now it was ready to explode on the biggest stage. The Eagles were fueled by their past loss, determined to rewrite history. Their fans believed this was their year, and the players felt that energy. The Chiefs aimed to defend their legacy as the NFL's new dynasty. They knew the pressure was on, but they thrived in these moments. Two juggernauts on a collision course, each with something to prove. Every snap, every tackle, every touchdown would matter. The Eagles were the unstoppable force, the Chiefs, the immovable object. It was a matchup that promised fireworks and drama. It was a classic sports narrative, a battle of titans. The world was watching, and the stakes had never been higher. The league felt like a prelude to this epic showdown. Every game, every highlight, had led to this moment. The Eagles sought revenge. The Chiefs aimed for another trophy. Both teams carried the hopes and dreams of their cities. It was a perfect storm, a clash of champions. The atmosphere was electric, and the tension was palpable. The stage was set for a showdown that would define the league. Legends would be made, and memories would last a lifetime. This was the game everyone had been waiting for, a true test of greatness, where only one team would emerge as champion. Game day arrived, and the energy was electric. From the kickoff, it was clear this was no ordinary game. The Chiefs came out strong, but the Eagles didn't flinch. Jalen Hurts was locked in, making smart plays. It was a back-and-forth battle, each team trading blows. The first half was a nail-biter, with both teams answering each other's scores. The Eagles' defense started to shine, pressuring Mahomes. By halftime, it was anyone's game. The second half saw the Eagles transform, playing with precision. A pivotal interception by rookie Cooper DeJean shifted momentum. The Eagles capitalized, taking a lead that felt decisive. From there, it was all Eagles dominating the Chiefs. The final score, 40-22, was a statement. It was sweet revenge for Philly, a dramatic victory. The Chiefs fought hard, but the Eagles were superior. It was a season-defining win that left the world in awe. The Eagles had flipped the script, and the world took notice. Super Bowl LIX shattered records, becoming the most-watched event in American history. A staggering 127.7 million viewers tuned in. It was more than a game, it was a national experience. The viewership included streaming platforms and public venues. At its peak, 137.7 million watched. The incredible rematch and star players drew in viewers. The NFL's cultural phenomenon status was undeniable. The league's popularity continued to grow, reaching global audiences. The game was broadcast in multiple languages, showcasing its global appeal. The Super Bowl transcended sports, becoming a cultural event. The numbers were a testament to the league's marketing and the drama of the matchup. It was a spectacle that captivated the world. In 2025, the Super Bowl reached new heights. The Kansas City Chiefs faced a post-Super Bowl hangover. After the high of last season's championship run, the weight of expectations was heavier than ever. The city, the fans, and the team all felt the pressure to repeat their success. But the reality of the NFL is that nothing comes easy. The infamous Super Bowl loser curse seemed real as they started 0-2. Headlines everywhere questioned if the Chiefs had lost their edge, and fans began to worry that history was repeating itself. Their season began with a tough loss to the Chargers, followed by a rematch defeat at the hands of the Eagles. Each game felt like a test, and the Chiefs were struggling to find their rhythm. The 0-2 start felt like a crisis for a team with high expectations. The city's mood shifted from hopeful to anxious, and the national media began to speculate about the team's future. The curse talk grew louder, with no team overcoming such a start to return to the Super Bowl. Analysts debated whether the Chiefs' dynasty was already fading, and every mistake was magnified. Despite close games, the Chiefs struggled to close out wins. Frustration mounted as opportunities slipped away in the final moments, leaving players and coaches searching for answers. Little mistakes plagued them, a rarity for a championship team. Missed tackles, dropped passes, and mental errors became all too common, shaking the team's confidence. The absence of rookie receiver Xavier Worthy was felt. His speed and playmaking ability could have made a difference, but the offense struggled to find a new spark. The dynasty questions arose, with the league giving them their best shot. Every opponent circled the Chiefs on their calendar, eager to take down the reigning champs. The 0-2 start was a wake-up call, a reminder of the NFL's challenges. No win is guaranteed, and every week is a battle for survival. The pressure of being at the top was evident. Mahomes and Coach Reid faced tough questions, and the spotlight never dimmed, even as the team regrouped. The Chiefs had to earn their place again week by week. Every practice, every snap, became a chance to prove they still belonged among the NFL's elite. The curse might be real, but the Chiefs were determined to fight back. They leaned on their leaders, their culture, and their belief that adversity could forge a stronger team. The weight of the Super Bowl loss was heavy, but the season was far from over. With resolve and unity, the Chiefs set out to write a new chapter, one that could defy the odds and silence the doubters. Super Bowl LX was a cultural phenomenon, dominating the internet. Memes and jokes flew as fans celebrated or lamented. Eagles' Cooper DeJean became a household name with his clutch play. The Super Bowl turned great players into legends overnight. The NFL's cultural and economic power was on full display. Teams like the Cowboys were empires, deeply woven into the fabric of America. The Super Bowl showcased these billion-dollar brands. The game's storytelling captivated the nation, from Eagles' redemption to Chiefs' struggles. It was a shared experience, a spectacle that transcended sports. The game dominated conversations, proving football's cultural significance. It was a language we all spoke, a source of incredible stories. The Super Bowl was more than a game, it was a cultural touchdown. In 2025, it reached new cultural heights. The NFL Kickoff game is a beloved tradition, marking the season's start. After their Super Bowl win, the Eagles hosted the 2025 Kickoff game. Their opponent, the Dallas Cowboys, their bitter rivals. Eagles versus Cowboys was the perfect script to open the season. The game was a victory lap for the Eagles, a chance to celebrate. For the Cowboys, it was a chance to spoil the party. The stakes were high, setting the tone for the season. The schedule tied back to the Super Bowl, with a Week 2 rematch against the Chiefs. The NFL crafted a compelling narrative arc to start the season. The kickoff game highlighted the league's storytelling prowess. It was a brilliant piece of scheduling, keeping the Super Bowl energy alive. The tradition served as the perfect opening chapter for the new season. The NFL's story never ends. It just moves to the next chapter. The kickoff game was a reminder of the league's enduring excitement.